Hello everybody, this is Rebecca Jane from yogawithrebeccajane.com. Welcome to this 30-minute practice. Welcome to a series on the human emotions, and it's called Rasas, which is R-A-S-A-S. And we're going to be going through 9 different emotions. Each class will be focusing on one emotion. Today is love. And love is not just about loving another being, or being loved, but it's also beauty. It's seeing a beautiful sunrise or sunset. It's creativity. It's something that kind of feeds your soul, makes you happy, gives you that good feeling when you see it. So love is much more than just about caring for somebody or an animal or pet. It's seeing a beautiful flower. That is love. This class will be very much about heart openers. We'll be doing two different types of back bends. The first one we'll be doing a dancer, and then we'll do a bow. There are also modifications to it. You could have blocks. I'm not sure you necessarily need it. We'll begin with a few stretches, and then we're going to be doing a gentle flow, a little bit on the level of a moon salutation, which means it's slower. Lots of lunges, heart openers, using our hands, bringing our hands together into this mudra, goddess mudra, where you have your fingers pointing up. If this is ever too much for you, just separate the arms. Some of us have very tight shoulders, but we will begin. We'll begin with sitting. You could sit on something if that helps to elevate the hips and keep the knees lower or even with the hips. And let's sit up nice and tall. Let's close the eyes. Let's bring the shoulders towards your ears, roll them back and down. Love. And let the breath flow in and out. So emotions are all emotions are energy, but each one has a different kind of chemical component to it. Depending on the emotion, how it affects the body. So love has a different effect on the body than, let's say, sadness or anger. It's not that one is right and one is wrong, better or worse. It's just how it is. They're emotions. They're part of being a human. Let's breathe in and breathe out, Ujjayi breath. Now just take a look at the leg that's in front, and we're going to switch in a moment, not yet. And let's reach our arms forward and get a nice stretch in the back. Drop your chin towards your chest. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Go. Let it go. Feel that wonderful stretch. And then slide your hands towards your knees and take your left arm out to the left side, and right arm stretches towards the ceiling and stretch over to your left. Breathing deeply. Inhale. And exhale. The beauty of stretching. Right arm over to the right side, left arm up to the sky, and then stretch to the right. And then inhale, lift the arms both up, and we're going to do a twist. Right hand on the right thigh, left hand behind your back. Take a deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, twist to the left. Soften your right shoulder down. So noticing the different emotions, how they affect your body. Again, not choosing one over the other. It's just their emotions, their energy. Reach the arms up to the sky, and then left hand on the right thigh, right hand behind your back. Inhaling, lifting up tall, and then twisting to the right. Allow that right shoulder to soften down. Breathing in. Obviously, we prefer love over some more difficult emotions. Just knowing how it feels in our body. Let's come back to center, hands on knees. Take a pause. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then just switch the cross of the legs. We'll do that same sequence with this new leg in front. Arms reach to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower the hands to the ground and let yourself soften down. Breathing in. And breathing out. Taking an inhale and exhale, slide your hands towards your knees. Roll the shoulders back. Take the right arm out to the right side, left arm reaches up, and then stretch over to the right. Notice how this side is a little bit easier. Inhaling, arms lift up, and then left arm outside the left side, stretch to the left. And then inhale, arms lift up, and bring your left hand on the right thigh, right hand behind your back. Come onto the fingertips so that you get it. So you can elongate the spine even more. Take an inhale and exhale, twist. Soften your right shoulder down. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then arms lift, inhale, and then twist to the left. Right hand on the right thigh, left hand behind your back, breathing in. Then as you breathe out, twist. And then come back to center. And let's transition onto our hands and knees. If you happen to have tender knees, we will be doing quite a few low lunges. So you can always put a blanket on your mat when we come into our flow. Let's stretch through the arms. Widen the knees, big toes touching, child's pose. Forehead resting on the ground, melting the heart, opening the heart space. Feeling that emotion of love, beauty, arts. You find love in so many different places. And something that you're passionate about, something you love to do. That's inhale, come to all fours. Walk your knees in towards each other. Slide the knees slightly back. And we're going to do some Sufi circles, so circling to the right. These are kneeling Sufi circles, creating a wave-like movement with the spine. The element of love of this Rasas is water. So think about water, the movement of water as you circle. Let's reverse that circle. Let's go to the left. Keep one more circle and then stretch back again into that extended child's pose. And then come up to all fours. Walk your hands further forward. Keep the hips lifted. You're not going into a child's pose. So your bottom is staying upward as opposed to towards your feet. Melt your heart to the ground. This is called puppy dog. Forehead on the ground, or if you're quite open in the chest, you can place your chin. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's inhale, float forward, coming onto your bellies, onto the forearms. into what they call the, excuse me, the Sphinx pose. So you take an inhale, and then as you exhale, slide your chest forward between those arms. Think about creating space for your heart to beat, your lungs to breathe, soften the shoulders down, and let your elbows lift a little bit higher off the ground. Squeeze them in towards one another as if you have a large block. Take an inhale and exhale. Slide your chest forward. Feel the stretch, pressing into those big toes. No crunching of the lower back. So that's why you lengthen and then you stretch. Come all the way down, slide your hands underneath your shoulders, lift onto your knees, and let's press up into downward facing dog. Yes. Do feel free to do what you want here. Create that watery, dancey, flowy type of movement. Hips, let the head shake. No, shake yes. Oh. Loosen up your spine. And then coming back to stillness, pressing heels towards the ground. Some of us might need to bend the knees because we have back issues. That's perfectly fine. Lift the tailbone up, chest towards the thighs. The beauty of this pose, they're stretching out the back. And let's take a little saunter to the front of the mat. Once you're at the front of the mat, feet are hip distance, let yourself fold over for a few breaths. Little sways if that feels nice. As if you're dancing. So dancing is part of love, right? You listen to music that just fills your soul. Let's gently come back to stillness and roll ourselves all the way up to standing. Once we're standing, reach the arms up to the sky. Interlace the hands except for the index finger, and we're going to lean back. And this is our hand, what they call the mudras, goddess mudra. Now, if that doesn't work for you, you're going to separate the hands. Hands come to your heart, stand up tall. So we're going to start our flow. We're going to begin with opening up the arms, elbows resting on your sides so they're touching, and your palms are up as if you're holding something very delicate in each hand. And we begin here, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then inhale, arms sweep up to the sky, interlace into that goddess mudra, lean back, and let's float all the way down to the ground, forward fold. Taking an inhale, step right foot back, lower right knee down. Any knee issues? Find a place to rest that knee, then inhale, then reach the arms up, exhale into that goddess mudra or separate the hands. I won't remind you again. You just do what's best for you. Step back, downward facing dog. We'll be doing a bunch of these just to warm up. Inhaling onto your knees, then chest, then chin, and pause here. Squeeze elbows into sides, slither forward. Come into your cobra, low cobra, or a little bit higher if your back is warm. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale and exhale, step right foot to right thumb. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky, stretch back, opening up the heart. Exhale, lower the hands to the ground, step forward, forward bend. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart, open those arms. Let the palms, I love this shape of the hands as if you're accepting whatever, you're receiving and giving simultaneously. And then inhale, arms lift up, reach back with those arms, lower down, forward fold. Inhale, step left foot back. Exhale, knee lowers. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Open up that heart. Exhale, lower the hands to the ground. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees, chest, chin, pause. Exhale, slither forward. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down, lift back up, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, step left foot to left thumb, lower that right knee down. Inhale, arms reach up, opening up the heart. Exhale, lowering the hands to the ground. Step right foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Opening up those arms. Softening the shoulders down. Receiving love, beauty. Just standing like this is beautiful. Inhaling and exhaling. And then inhale, arms lift up. Bring the hands together, lean back, and exhale, forward fold. Another set. Inhale, step right foot back. Exhale, lower right knee down. Inhale, arms sweep up. Opening up the heart. Exhale, lower the hands to the ground. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhaling, knees, chest, chin. Exhaling, slithering forward. Inhale, lift up into cobra. Or upward facing dog with the tops of the feet on the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'm a cobra person. I much prefer cobra. I don't know why, but it feels better to me. Take an inhale and exhale. Step right foot forward, lower right knee down. Inhale, arms lift to the sky. Open up that heart. Exhale, step left foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a pause, opening up those arms, soft, letting the elbows rest on your sides. Breathing in. And breathing out. You start to feel space to breathe. Then inhale, arms lift up, leaning back. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale, step left foot back. Lower left knee down. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, lower the hands to the ground. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, knees down. Chest down, chin down. Pause. And then slither forward, exhale. Then inhale, cobra. Elbows bent. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take an inhale and exhale, step left foot to left thumb, lower right knee down. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky, lean forward. Create this gorgeous fluid flow. Step right foot forward. Forward bend. Inhale, arms lift up. So you can do this over and over again. Keep going, but this time we stop. We pause. Hands to heart. Open the arms. Palms. Spinning upward. Receiving. Giving. Softening shoulders. Breathing in. And breathing out. Let's bring the hands to your heart. Let's take a moment here. We're going to go into our dancer pose. This is our first back bend. We've been doing a lot of back bends actually, but the first major one. So you're going to lift I'm going to actually start with the left leg. Lift your left leg up just so you can see me easier. And then kick your left leg back. Left hand, right hand on the right hip, or even on a wall. Take your left hand inside your left foot or on top. Bring your left, make sure the knees are in line. And then you're going to lean forward. Now some of us, this might be just enough. Some of us will kick your left foot back. Right arm reaches forward, dancer. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Roll that shoulder out and then bring that knee back in. Lower the left foot down. Arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Get a nice stretch. Forward bend. countering the back bend. Forward bends calm the nervous system, back bends stimulate this nervous system. Let's lift up nice and tall. Arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Now we're doing the other side. Right leg lifts in front first, and then you kick it back. Grab hold of that foot, either the top or the inside of the foot. And some of us, like I said, stay here. Some of us will go deeper into this stretch, kicking that right foot into that right hand, leaning forward, left arm reaches, dancer. You can see why this is a dancer pose, right? Opening up that right shoulder, going deeper. I've warmed up quite a lot, but you might say, this is hard work. That's okay. We are all in different places. Place that right foot down. Arms reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a nice stretch here. Inhaling, knees, chest, chin. And this time lower all the way down to the ground. Make a pillow with your arms. Open the feet wider. Place your right cheek on the pillow. And do some little sways of your, as long as that doesn't feel uncomfortable on your lower back, don't tweak that lower back. And then turn the gaze, place your left cheek on the pillow. Deepening the breath, Ujjayi breath throughout the class. And then from here, we're going to come into our bow. Now there's two options. For those that you cannot do the bow at all, and I'll show you in a second, you're going to place your hands next to, or everyone's going to place their hands next to the sides anyway. And so locust is where you lift your legs, you lift your forehead, you can lift your arms, you could interlace behind your back. Okay, that's for some of us. Some of us are going to bend the knees, those that can actually hold onto the tops of the feet or the ankles. If you cannot and it's uncomfortable, locust is your choice. This is not that important. So if you're joining me in bow, we begin with forehead on the ground, then lift the forehead up and then squeeze the shoulder blades together step by step so we don't crunch our lower back. Kick your feet into your hands and lift the thighs off the ground. You want to make sure your spine is as long as possible. Roll the shoulders open, breathing in, even though this is hard to breathe in this shape. And then lower back down. Make a pillow with your arms. We'll do one more. So you might say, that was good. I'm going to do locust. Or you follow me to do one more of our bows. So take your hands on your ankles or the tops of your feet. Start step by step. Forehead lifts. Squeeze shoulder blades. Then kick feet into the hands and then lift thighs up. Breathing in. Keep the breath flowing. As hard as it might seem to do, find space in your side of your lungs, your back of your lungs, not just the front, and then lower back down. Slide your hands under your shoulders, lift to all fours. Bring legs together, take a pause here. And then sit back into your embryo. Bottom to heels, arms resting next to your legs or underneath your forehead. Countering that pose. If this is too intense, open the knees wide. So back bends stimulate your nervous system, gets you energized. Come to all fours and let's transition onto our right hip and swing our legs forward. Let's extend the legs And let's actually take your left leg, cross it over your right, flatten out your left foot so it's flush to the ground. Sole of the foot is on the ground. Take your right arm, wrap it around your left knee. Left arm sweeps up to the ceiling, circle it back behind you. Come onto those fingertips, breathe in, and a gentle twist as you exhale. Soften that left shoulder down. So you feel this delicious twist of the spine. The spine loves it after doing our back bends. And then come back to center. Just uncross that left leg, right leg crosses. Flatten your foot out. Left arm, wrap it around your right knee. Right arm sweeps up to the sky, circling it back. Placing it on your fingertips. Inhale, lift up tall. Why fingertips? So you can get the length, you can get longer, you can get taller. And then exhale, twist, soften the right shoulder down. All these little, tiny little things, these adjustments make a difference, huge difference, massive difference. And then come back to the center, uncross that leg, slide your bottom to your heels, take a deep breath in, and as you come down, ease yourself down. There's no rush here, no rush. The longer it takes, the stronger you become. Yeah, slower, faster is not better. Slower, I don't care what age you are. You could be, I suppose when you're a toddler, it's different. But when you get to a certain age, 20, or even a little bit younger than that, teenagers, you need to slow down because you get too frazzled. Hug your knees into your chest. And let's let the knees drop to the right, coming into spinal twist. Right hand on the left thigh, left arm out to the side. Turn and gaze towards your left arm. The breath begins to settle. So yes, even as teenagers, our energy starts to, we need to manage it better than let it seep out all over the place and become unfocused. Hug your knees into your chest, forehead to knees, let the knees drop to the left. Open the left hand on the right thigh, right arm out to the side, turn and gaze to the right arm. And then bring your knees back up, give yourself a hug. It's not just for older people to slow down. We enjoy life more, the beauty of life, that whole love feeling when we could slow down and smell the roses. Take a deep breath in. We're into our Shavasana. Let your body melt into the mat. Feel the beauty of our bodies after that practice. You could stay for an extra minute or two in your Shavasana. You decide. There's no rushing. Otherwise, you're going to come onto your right side and then ease yourself up into Sukhasana, our cross-legged seat, where we started. I always recommend about 2 to 5 minutes of Shavasana for a 30-minute practice. 60-minute, definitely 5 minutes. So as I sit here, as we sit here, if you're sitting with me. I feel the beauty, that love, that rasas. Feeling my body is just in heaven right now. Getting ready to start the day, or for some, it might be ending the day, might be in the middle of the day. And as I bring my hands in front of my heart to seal this practice, thank you so much. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe, comment below. Namaste.